Hello, friends. Oh my goodness. Sunday night, jumping on live and ask me anything about the intuitive energy coaching adventure that I am going to be starting tomorrow, Monday, October 15th. Big special kickoff. I've had a few questions coming up from friends and clients and students who are interested in jumping on this adventure, and I thought, goodness, if they have these questions, you probably have these questions as well. And if we haven't met, by the way, my name is Irena Miller, and I am an intuitive energy coach that helps you tap into your unseen resources. And that's what this specific adventure is all about, to really allow you to connect to the understanding that you're not alone on this journey, that we have free will and we have to ask for help. Because, hi Dawn, thanks for joining. That when we are on this adventure, free will is a big piece of it. Because if we just struggle through life alone and we never ask for help, you know, that's the way it'll be. But to know that you have guides, angels, saints that you can call upon, and you can connect to these unseen resources. So let me get into really quick questions. How long will it take is one that has popped up often. Well, we are going to be meeting for 5 Mondays. It's a total of 4 weeks. And for an hour on Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time, we'll meet in Zoom. And we meet there to interact. So I can teach you these ancient and modern day modalities, these sacred practices that are going to feed your spirit and going to help you feel really empowered. Hi, Renee. Thanks for joining. So I'm talking about the intuitive energy coaching program and some of the exercises that we'll do. So you might even say, you know, what typically happens? What's the benefit of meeting live and doing these exercises? Well, one is you get to ask me questions and you get to have feedback and confirmation on your experience. Confirmation is so important in the early days when you are cultivating your intuitive skill set. And everybody has a certain amount of intuition that they are born with and gifted with. Just think of those moments where you've gotten goosebumps, so you know, or you had butterflies in your tummy, or you just knew that guy, he was the one. Renee, thanks. I love working with you too. So a typical energy exercise that we would do, one of many in the Zoom call that happens on Mondays, so 5 Mondays. One example would be a type of exercise that helps you be more present, to ground. Let's say you're feeling squirrel, right? Distracted and you can't focus to get the work done. Easy peasy, one exercise. Just bring your hand like so and go straight line from forehead to heart. That's something quick I can share with you here. But there are many other techniques for those moments when you get tripped up in life, like some of my clients, when they end up traveling cross country to attend masterminds with these incredibly successful entrepreneurs, they get hit with a wave of anxiety. What can you do to lose the anxiety or the panic attack that wants to paralyze you and get in the frame of mind where you can get things done and not feel inept or just trapped? Thank you, Renee. So I studied, a lot of different modalities that I bring to you. And what I've done over the last 20 years is curated all of these different techniques that are easily woven into your day. I've done the hard part, you know, kind of weaving through what works, what doesn't in a busy person's schedule. And that's going to be given to you in these 4 weeks. You'll have exercises that are like, you know, anywhere from 5 seconds to 5 minutes that you can do throughout the day. Renee, every time I give you an exercise, always backed by science. Exactly, so let me show you. This is fun, right? Because when you think about energy, it's like, well, what's energy? I can't even see it. Well, it's like magnetism, right? I've got my 2 little hematite magnets. This is a particular crystal that's great for grounding. So if you ever feel scattered or like, oh, my head's in the clouds, a little airhead, this is an opportunity to help you feel present. Just the crystal. It's a reminder. You hold it and you feel, just kind of centered and calm. And you realize that this magnetism that we can't even see, it has an effect, right? These 2 magnets are getting pulled towards each other. But if I were to reverse it, right, reverse their polarity, they push each other away. So that's one example of an unseen force in our life, right, that has an effect on us, kind of like gravity. Gravity affects us, and hey, that's one of the energetic experiences we run into every day. Just like thoughts and emotions, they manifest in our body. They are made up of energy. So think of it this way, if you've ever used the phrase like, oh, there's such a pain in the neck. And next thing you know, you end up with a pain in the neck. Definitely don't say pain in the butt. Too many people with SI slip in. But we do. We can take on other people's emotions and energy, and we lose ourselves. So that's one of the things we'll talk about in this 4-week program. It is a lot of fun to explore these modalities. And then, oh, do you have to be there live with me? No, you don't. It's nice if you are, just to interact, but we also have a private Facebook group where I'll be popping in live during the week to really just enhance what we went over on that Monday class together, to show you how I weave these daily exercises into my everyday routine, because you're not alone on this journey. You don't have to fight the world on your own. But again, we have free will. We have to ask. We cannot just be imposed upon and help thrust our way. We have that wonderful gift of free will. So no, over the week I'll show you how I utilize these techniques to make life just more joyful, and to really feel like even when obstacles come my way, like my computer totally crashed tonight, it's a pause. It's like, wait a second, there's another reason this is potentially going on. Instead of getting upset and frustrated, let me pause and see what this might be redirecting my attention to. Oh, thank you, Renee. Yeah, because this is so much more than mindset or manifestation. This goes beyond mindset. This is soul guidance. This is going to an energetic level, because you realize it's like putting lipstick on a pig, right? You can make it all pretty, but it's still a little piggy. We can say affirmations all we want, like, I'm not fat, or I am skinny, I am healthy. But if we don't believe it on a vibrational level, if we're not vibrating at that level, then it just doesn't work, and we get frustrated. Why aren't the vision boards working? Why aren't I able to manifest like The Secret told me I could? There's a key piece that I'll be sharing in this 4-week journey that explains how you can move into that place or out of that place of frustration and into, oh, this actually works. Hello, Alicia. Thanks for joining me. So we've talked about how long will it take. Just an hour a week live with me. You can watch live or you can watch the replay, and then exercises to do at your leisure during the week. And the free Facebook group, the private one, it'll be secret. I'll show you how I weave it into my life so you can have the experience of like, oh, this is what it's like to be grounded. This is what it's like not to have other people's worries and anxieties in my space. This is what it's like to make decisions quickly that I don't regret. This is what it feels like to be at peace. This is what it feels like to feel in the flow and connected. Renee, you were a doubter, but I've truly given you tools to use. Yeah, these tools, they're everyday things. It seems sometimes a bit like a parlor trick, and I brought with me, if I can, here it is. But it's really about tapping into your intuition, something even like a little pendulum. And I did this with Renee and another student of mine, Wendy. And this is just a way to tap into your intuition, your subconscious, and your guides, a way to use tools. And you can use a tea bag. You don't even need the pendulum. Trying to make sure I've hit all the questions. So let me know if you have any questions as you pop on. If you're here for the replay, #replay. Yang, hello. So much love to you, Yang. Yang is going to be a part of this adventure, and she's had an incredibly big weekend. Know that I'm sending you so much love, Yang, and lots of healing energy this weekend. Renee, yeah, I give you guys real tools to make breakthroughs. It is true, because a lot of this is saying, you know what? I come up to a wall of frustration. The same old patterns and habits keep happening. You think that you get past it, but what you realize is that it just keeps getting stuffed down. And the tools I'm going to give you will show you how to move through, how to break through those karmic patterns, those samskara, as the yogis call them. It's like getting stuck in a record groove and just saying, oh man, like, why do I keep dating the same guy? Right? Why do I keep making the same old mistakes? Shouldn't have I learned by now? And we're so hard on ourselves. So one quick example. A client of mine was beating herself up because she's like, I can finish projects for every other person I work for, but when it comes to my work, oh my goodness, it's like I'm starting 10 different things at once and I never finish. And she was beating herself up, and I said, wait a second, let's take a break. And I said, I bet, because I bring a lot of modalities in, you know, have you ever checked your birth chart, your natal chart, astrology? And she's like, oh yeah, I know, I'm a Virgo. I said, no, there's more to it than that. And sure enough, I said, probably some Gemini in your chart. Gemini rising and Gemini moon. And what that meant is she's a curious, creative, spiritual being who wants to start a lot of different things at once. These are the ones who have like a stack of books by their bed that they're reading all at once. And instead of beating herself up, I said, use that sun sign of your Virgo and use that organization to help corral these creative ideas. She did. That next day. She made a beautiful Gantt chart, and she got more done in that one afternoon than she had done in 6 months' time, because she learned how to use her natural gifts in a way that really went with the flow of who she was, rather than fighting against nature. She's creative. She's curious. She's always going to want to do 100 things at once. That's who she is. How can you use that to your advantage and actually get things done? That's where I come in. That's what we'll be doing over these 4 weeks. The deeper meanings. Yeah, so many deeper meanings in things that we do day in, day out. And if we're just on autopilot, we miss out on it. We miss out on the fact that we can not have to suffer so much. We don't have to be as frustrated. A client of mine, so like typical results, she's an event planner. She went out to an event, beautiful event out in Oregon that she had planned for NPR. And of course, you know, as events go, it turned out where they were supposed to have lunch that afternoon, it was a teeny tiny room and it was no good. And she went into a panic. But because of a technique I taught her, I was able to walk her through that moment. She could breathe easily, and the most amazing thing happened. Using the technique I taught her, she was able to have that lunchroom switched to a bigger, more luxurious space when it seemed impossible otherwise. And all without getting high anxiety, without her blood pressure going through the roof. When she lost her passport, she was able to find it like this. So, you know, these are typical results. Typical results that my clients, that my students receive, whether it's working one-on-one with me, which I've only been offering up to this point. This is a brand new offering. What I'm doing with this 4-week group coaching program has only been accessible to my one-on-one students. Right now, I've opened the doors to a very small, intimate group. I'm only taking a handful of people because this is a high-touch program. It's very individualized. So, you know, there's only one of me. I can't take in a large group of people. And if this program is going to run again in the future, it's going to look very, very different. It's not going to be this one-on-one and highly individualized type of engagement, because I just won't be able to do that. This is the time, if you've been noticing that things are shifting for you, that there's more than meets the eye, then truly I invite you to take a look. I'm going to put the link in the description above, because doors close tonight at midnight, and so they'll be closed, you know, for a good 5 weeks. And then a different adventure will begin, but it will be different. So let me know if you have questions when you come on. Do #replay. Thank you, Alicia. I feel like you are so amazing. And Renee, thank you. I love, yes, to give you your power back, because When we stand in our strength, when we stand in our power, and we own our gifts and our talents, life is so different. We don't feel like we're at the whim of the fates, so to speak. Life isn't happening to us. We're engaging with life because we have these tools and techniques. We don't feel starved and just, this soul fatigue, this fatigue that goes deeper than a physical fatigue. No, I'm going to show you how to truly step into the flow of life, a whole series of tools. I would love, love, love to have you on this journey. So check out, I'm going to put the link in the description above. Join me for the 4-week program, Intuitive Energy Coaching, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And hey, if you do sign up by midnight tonight, I do have a special, special bonus of a one-on-one session with me. This is great. And know that you're getting all of this for only $497. It's about 70% less than what my clients pay for a session package with me, my one-on-one clients. So yeah, this is something good to jump on. I am so excited, over the moon to start. Hey, and tomorrow is my birthday, so even better, it's just such an adventure to have this and share with you on my birthday, a special, special day for me, for certain, to kick off. So thanks so much for spending time with me tonight. If you have questions I didn't address, I'm trying to look at my list of what people have asked me, but I think I hit them all. Let me know in the comments. I look forward to seeing you on the inside of this adventure and helping you connect to your unseen resources. So much love to you. Mwah. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys. Bye, Renee. Thanks for joining. Bye, Alicia. Thanks for joining. And Don, I saw you on here, and Yang at some point. And oh my goodness, people have been hopping on and off. Lots of love. Bye.